EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos. Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
On red.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's the 24.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down. They go play action for Lawrence. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Lyle.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Right back to Hunter. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. To throw is Lawrence. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. In motion is Hunter. Tootin, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on fourth and goal. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Touchdown number 9 for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
This revolution been televised. I fell through with the nicknames. Say, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. They blacked out. They act out. Yeah, I did that.
Okay, it's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. No. Hawk 70. Hawk 7. Go.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He'll work forward for a couple. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Come on.
Back To throw is Taylor. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing, Taylor. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
47-yard line.
Let's go.
To throw is Taylor. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. That's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, lock. Here we go.
The drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The pressure too much, and he goes down. DJ Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll let this go for Pickens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play after being backed up. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Pickens in motion. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That'll be complete to Tootin. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready up. Hey, go. Phil.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and a yard.
Hey, hey, check that. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19, go.
We'll try to run here with Harvey. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Play action now. It's Lawrence. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Red on red. Gone. This side's hot.
In motion is Hunter. 2nd down, Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Let's go. Get up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Cowboy 80.
Taylor looking to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Arnold Evakady working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
11 Agate on the red.
Here's Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to 2. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Jacksonville.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Now, faking the give. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This one caught at the 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here now, second down and goal.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now, Taylor. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Taylor. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go.
Taylor. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lump with that one. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game.
Ready.
First and 10. Back to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And this stays a 2-score game. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw is Taylor. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing, Taylor. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
60, go.
To throw is Taylor. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready.
On first down, it's Harvey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Denver Broncos.
19.
1st and 10
Eagles.
at the
60
12-yard
Eagles.
line.
A run with Harvey. Whoa! And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and inches.
Ready. Cougar, go.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but Give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and
remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Let's go now. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go, here we go. 70, step over. Ready.
Taylor looking to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. And this is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Whoa! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. Now here's Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Cheaton. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go.
Third and long.
23. Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 35.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break. 18 Cardinal, 8-2. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check.
Dobbins going to get it now as we start the fourth. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
70, Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Press all 80. 70 Lions.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, Lion.
That's Washington, the man in motion. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey.
Lawrence. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
It goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter. That's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Son.
To throw is Lawrence. We'll check this down to Tootin out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't wait.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 5. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Hey, Lion!
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Bigsby. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Rip!
They'll run here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1.
Hey, two. Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Duck.
They'll run. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. 1st and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Liking a tip.
To throw is Taylor. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
60 by 6.
Now, Taylor. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw is Taylor. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timberwolves.
Here's Taylor. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Deputy Lions.
Taylor. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing Taylor. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.